Okay, so this is right after part two, which we started painting the mountain. In part two, we painted it. We gave it the base coat of black. We filled in all the other pink spots with the black, and after that, I painted it deep gray. And basically, I just went full on in with the deep gray. That's now the main color. And I left off the video dry brushing on regular gray. I'm going to show you what I came out with. Alright. Now, like I said, with the gray, the deep gray, I went all the way in. With the light, the just regular gray, no additive to it. If you're curious, it's apple barrel pewter gray is what it is. Alright, but like I said, I don't care what color you use. Use your own color. So yeah, I pushed the entire brush into the mountain here, and for the deep gray. And with the regular gray, I only pushed about half the bristles in, and I lightly grazed over it, and I barely used any paint. I wiped the most of it. As you can see, I wiped most of the gray on the paper. I squeezed it in there, and it just got the very tip, and it provides this this effect. Okay, that's dry brushing. All right, now what I'm going to do is we're going to now do light gray, which I'm just going to mix half and half gray and white. And with this, I'm only probably going to push. I shouldn't even use that much. I'm not going to use it. Where's white? Where are you, white? Is this white? Good, white. With the light gray, spitting out. I'm not even going to push a quarter of the bristles in this time. It's going to be even less. And when you do that, you're going to see that the crevices are dark, and then the surfaces and all the bumps and ridges get lighter and lighter and lighter. And that's the effect you're going for. So the light hits the outside, and it doesn't obviously get into the caves, I guess you could say, or whatever. So we got our light gray now. Come on, I still haven't gotten used to this camera. It's like a mirror, so all my movements are backwards, and I suck at working with mirrors. You should see me try to comb my hair in the morning. It's ridiculous. Okay, so we got way too much on this brush. We're gonna get rid of it. I'm just gonna. Where am I? Oh man. There we go. And I'm just gonna get rid of all of it in here. It's still too much. Like, honestly, I shouldn't have squeezed out that much paint. That's probably even still too much. There we go. Okay. And now we're just basically very, very, very lightly. Yeah. Very, very lightly. Very, very lightly. One thing you might want to keep around with you is a napkin, and a little jar of water, or you could use your own spit, because if you do happen to put on just too much gray on your brush and you brush it on, you're gonna get like one streak of gray, and then it's gonna fade into nothing. So you definitely don't want that. I wouldn't, but I guess if that's the effect you're going for. But if you do mess up, if you happen to put too much on at one time, you can always just, while it's wet, just dab your brush in water, spit on, dab your napkin in water, spit on it, whatever, get it all moist, and it'll come off, and it'll leave the other coats behind, and it'll give you a second chance to do it again. So, also another thing, when you're brushing along, keep an eye out for your bristles might get lodged into the paint, and I tell you what, it's when you see it come off, like after you're done brushing it, when you see them in there, it kinda is a little distracting. Like if anybody else saw your piece, they probably wouldn't be able to see it unless they were an inspector or something. They probably wouldn't be able to, but you're gonna look at it every time, and you're gonna see the hair, and it's just, oh my god, the hair, and it's gonna annoy the crap out of you. So before the paint dries and it gets lodged in there, try to see if you get tweezers, just pull it out. There's various little tools that I have for doing a whole bunch of stuff. You can really make a tool out of almost anything. Like emery boards. I have emery boards. I use those for sanding. Those are perfect for like sanding anything that's really that I need to get into a corner for. Perfect for emery boards, nail files. Great. Use tweezers for picking out foam, whatever. Okay, so that's pretty great right there. See if you can't tell the difference. You probably can't. But now there's the light gray on there, and it's even more sparse than the regular gray, but it highlights the very edges. It highlights the surface, and it makes it really pop. So I think we're done basically now with the oh gosh, what's the word? The cliffs. Wow. So we're done with cliffs. Next is to just paint this, the surface. Man, I am really obviously not together. Oh man, what did I do? Oh my goodness. Turn it down. Alright, so I have about 4 minutes left. And now we've completely dry brushed the cliffs. Looks really good. We're gonna now do the top. So I'm gonna do the top brown. I think I'm gonna paint it brown gray as like a transition, I guess, from the black, maybe. See what that is. And then after that, I'm just gonna paint it gray, full on, and then I think I'm gonna do and then I'll dry brush in a lighter gray. Most of it's going to be covered up by the flock, which will be actually part 3. I'm going to just name last part 2A, and I'm going to name this one part 2B. And so, oh come on, there we go. Gosh, jeez, it's sticking. All right, so we got gray, we got brown. Let's see what it makes, because I have no idea. It's a new color, teddy bear brown. Let's see what it makes. Make anything good? It's actually rather kind of stupid color. Actually, it's really light, so I'm going to add some black to it, because I don't like that at all. Just add a little black. Drop it too. That's all you need, because black actually goes a long way. A little black goes a long way. And I just added way too much black. Well, actually, no, that's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. So we're going to see what this is. We're going to just color this all in. It's going to be just like the dark gray. It's going to be a coat. It's not going to be dry brush. That's actually a nice color. I like that. You know? Wow. I guess don't knock the color until you actually apply it to your piece. And screw it up completely if you don't like it. No, but actually that's really nice. I might even just keep it like this. And maybe just dry brush on some teddy bear brown, just plain teddy bear brown, and then call it a day with that. Alright, let's finish that up. I think I've probably hit my 4 minutes by now. I don't know, I'm such a sucker at keeping track of time. And if I've wasted all my time, then I'll see you in part C. Alright, so I added on the brown, on that crazy color that I did. It actually turned out pretty good. And then I dry brushed on just some regular teddy bear brown. I mixed in just a little bit of gray. And I see when it's a flat surface, it's not like the cliffs where the dry brushing actually accents something. With dry brushing this, I just kind of basically take a brush and then just do little circles and just kind of like go around like that. Because I'm not really trying to access that. In fact, most of it's going to be covered by the flock. So I'm just going to show you what I did, and I guess this will just be the end of part 2 because I've finished all the painting. And you can see, okay? And also on this edge, that's going to be flock. That's a flat area and a little bit back there. Okay? So I'm finished. I'm going to see you in part 3 and the flocking, and I'll show you what to do there.